and I'm going to tell you about why the e92 M3 is a garbage Grand Tourer. But first off, there is Chew and Zoe. That's not Chew and Zoe. We gotta keep going. One of the things that makes a great GT car is a combination of range and fuel economy. Now, fuel economy doesn't matter quite as much as range because who cares? The M3 only has a 16-gallon tank, which means that when I fill it, I only, 22 miles per gallon. I have less than 400-mile range. In fact, it's less than 350 miles. Whereas in the M5, I can milk about 24 miles per gallon out of it if I'm easy on it on the highway, and I have a 20-gallon tank. In comparison, my 350Z had a 20-gallon tank, and I could get about 27 miles per gallon out of it. So you go from a car that could get nearly 600 miles on a tank to a car that barely ekes out 350. Now that's a GT car. The RAV4. I don't know how big the tank is. I don't know anything about the RAV4. I do want to apologize. I told one commenter that I was going to be taking the M5 on this trip because he asked for more videos with the M5. Two reasons I didn't take the M5. Number one is it needs an oil change and I didn't get around to doing it. And number two is I don't trust the windshield wipers on that car. And as you can see, it's pretty miserable outside. And for a GT car, you want something that's not going to be winding up the engine so much. And as much as I love the S65 for its revvy nature, I don't appreciate that at 80 miles an hour it's at like 3,200 RPM. And this is where those LS guys have the edge because they can pretty much do 75, 80 and they're barely cresting 2,000. All in all, great car. It's kind of like a compromise for everything. It's a little too heavy to be a nimble little canyon carver, but it's still good at that. It's not fast enough to go street racing and blow the doors off everybody on the highway, but for an all-arounder, it does pretty good. Oh, and it's kind of loud. It's not the quietest car, so if you're looking for like unparalleled comfort, it's not it.
I never thought I never thought